Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Sweat Shorts. This week I'm going to be kegging my beer. Just wanted to go through the process real quickly with you. It's similar to what Dustin does, but this one's a little bit different. I wanted to show you some more of the process here. I'm going to be using a Pinlock keg, which is an older style Coke. I believe it's a Coca-Cola keg. This just came out of the sanitizer, so what I'm going to do is pressurize it a couple times. Basically, all I want to do is get all of the oxygen out of there because I don't want that oxygen touching any of my beer. So I just let it pressurize for just a second here. Go ahead and use my little tool and I will blow that off. And I will pressurize one more time just to make sure I've got all the CO2 out of there. Make sure my poppets are all sealing. And here in just a second, I'll show you me filling my keg. This next step, guys, I'm going to fill this keg. I've got a fast ferment here. This keg holds about 5 gallons. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and screw on my fitting here. And I will loosen the lid just so I can let a little bit of the air escape so I don't pull any of this water through the airlock. And I will open this up and let it start filling. And we'll be right back. Okay guys, I almost forgot a critical step for this beer. This is my Munich Smash that I'm working on. And I want to try to clarify it as well as I can. So while this beer is transferring into the keg, what I'm going to do is just drop this 2/3 of a cup of warm water. Basically, it's 2/3 cup warm water or water and 1 teaspoon of gelatin. You heat it in the microwave to 150 degrees, stir it. We're going to put that in there. We're going to watch this come through. Probably going to push a lot of bubbles up. I had a little more beer than I planned on having for this batch, so I'm going to have to cut it a little bit short here. And I'm going to call that good. So I've kegged it. I'll be right back to show you how to prepare the keg for the kegerator. Okay guys, next step I'm going to do is go ahead and take my gravity of my final beer. I wish I had a fill port on my fermenters, but I don't. Maybe that's a future modification that I can look into doing. Basically, all we're going to do here is check for the final alcohol by volume, and I will take those readings and prep the keg. Alright guys, now I'm going to go ahead and prepare this keg for the kegerator. It's completely full. I'm basically going to go through the same steps that I did last time. I'm going to bleed all, or basically pressurize it and bleed it a couple times because I want to get rid of that oxygen, and I'll tell you why I do it this way. Maybe a little bit different than what some people do. This is the way I like to do it, and I've had good results. So now I've bled any of the oxygen out. Now what I want to do is leave it pressurized. Now I've got CO2 on it. I'm going to take it and I'm going to shake it really good. The reason why I'm going to shake this is I've put that clarifying agent in there, and I want to make sure it gets really mixed up into the beer. I want all that gelatin to grab onto the proteins and sink it to the bottom. So, next step is set this in the kegerator, let it set maybe overnight, maybe 2 nights to cool down. Then I'm going to put some head pressure on it and force carbonate it. Thanks for watching. This is another edition of Sweat Shorts. Just remember, we're not beer experts, just beer enthusiasts.